The teaching of vocabulary is an important component of second language teaching in any ELT program. We can see that many people would not be able to communicate in a second language unless they know the words or lexical items. People might convey fewer meanings if they are not correct grammatically, but they would almost convey no meanings if they are not correct lexically. This makes vocabulary an important element in second language learning and teaching. But let's try to know first what vocabulary is. Vocabulary is the knowledge of words and their meanings within a language, and roughly speaking, one's vocabulary may be seen as one's total knowledge of words, or the total number of words one knows may be seen as his or her vocabulary. It's an important building block in second language learning, because without its knowledge, it's very difficult to convey or understand meanings in a second language. Most of the meanings, it has been observed, are conveyed lexically. And vocabulary mostly consists of content words as compared to structure words. Structure words are those grammatical words which perform various grammatical functions. But content words are those which carry important content meanings. They are nouns, verbs, adjectives, etc. So they are considered to be important lexical or vocabulary items. The term word in the teaching of vocabulary may be considered an expression or a combination of various lexical items or expressions which may be considered as a unit. In this regard, we could see a single word may be equal to a combination of various individual words in form of phrasal or preposition verbs. For example, the words like fan would be equal to phrasal verbs or prepositional verbs like to put up with or give up. So these are various examples of vocabulary items in vocabulary teaching. We do not distinguish much between phrasal verbs and individual words in the teaching of vocabulary, because they convey one unit of meaning when they are uttered or read in a piece of language. Vocabulary teaching is very important, as I have already mentioned in the beginning, that it is more important than grammar teaching sometimes, because without the knowledge of words, we cannot convey our meanings. It also have a motivational impact in second language classrooms, because when one knows more words, his confidence and sense of achievement improves in a second language classroom. It also helps people or learners become independent learners. When they know more words, they feel like knowing even more words, and then they intend to become independent learners. It is also helpful in shaping out good communication and in the formation of new words within the same language. So in multilingual societies, when people learn a new language or second language, they most of the time have been seen trying for forming new words by mixing various languages, especially the language they speak by birth, their native language, and the language they're learning at classrooms. Many coinages or formation of new words are seen to involve more than one languages in multilingual societies. Vocabulary learning is a very complex process. It's not about piling up the knowledge of words without any understanding of the context. A teacher must be watchful what his students learn and what not. He should also be able to distinguish between the productive vocabulary skills and receptive vocabulary skills. Productive language or vocabulary knowledge includes those words which are of daily use or of common use for the learners, and receptive knowledge of vocabulary includes those words or those lexical items which he needs to know, but he may not be able to use them that frequently. And there are always appropriate way to build a learner's vocabulary and teaching them that vocabulary. Learning, as I said earlier, list of words without context is of no use. People should be able to know and understand words within certain contexts. This can help them knowing the meanings of various words. In this regard, keywords and phrases instead of isolated words can be more helpful. So try to make your students learn words in their proper lexical and social context. A teacher, whenever it's difficult to tell meanings to the students, can start teaching vocabulary by showing his students various visual things, pictures, or he could also mime the meaning, and he can also show various sentences where those words have been used. Through all these means, a teacher can make his teaching of vocabulary more interesting and entertaining for the students.